also delighted to welcome friends for the first time, and that includes our next speaker, who is going to round things off. I'd love you to welcome, coming, I can see her from the middle of the room, enjoying the festivities. Very, very pleased to welcome the Home Secretary. Please do welcome Right Honourable Suella Braverman. Thank you.
Thank you for that introduction. I'm very much enjoying the festivities, including especially the laddu and the rasmalai. That table over there is very, very enticing this evening. Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, good evening. I want to extend my greatest thanks to Professor Ladwa Manoj for inviting me and for creating this fantastic network of international friendship and partnership. What you've achieved is simply remarkable. And therefore, it's a tremendous pleasure for me and an honor for me to join you this evening. India is in my heart, it's in my soul, she's in my blood. I'm very proud that my father has his roots and his family home in Goa, and my mother can trace her ancestral origins to Madras. And the India Global Forum is a real symbol of how great the contribution that British Asians and Indians all over the world have made on the world stage. I very much appreciate the work that you do for UK-India relations. And coming from Wembley, the home, dare I say, of the Asian community here, I'm very proud to be a member of our British Asian community. And what I've found when I've traveled in India, from Kerala to Bihar, from Delhi to Calcutta, what I've always been struck by is the friendship that our countries enjoy. Yes, we have a long history, but it's very striking how fresh and how vibrant our relationship always feels. Candidly, leaving the European Union means that the United Kingdom is better placed to think outside of the Eurocentric mindset, look to every horizon, and cherish and nurture relationships with old friends like India. The points-based immigration system means that we no longer favour people from Europe over people from elsewhere. Meanwhile, around a quarter of all foreign students in the UK are from India. Prime Ministers Narendra Modi and Boris Johnson spoke of a quantum leap forward. And under Liz Truss's premiership, the government is determined to build on that momentum. A year ago, as Foreign Secretary, she travelled to India to announce a series of technology and infrastructure deals, a major boost to jobs and growth as part of the UK-India 10-year roadmap. Naturally, there is an economic imperative for our countries to work together, which is why we are so eager to secure a trade deal. But the boost to our economies is not the only virtue in making our friendship even stronger. We have a shared vision that by 2030, we will enjoy an even stronger partnership, which will bolster trade, investment, technology, defense, security, space, climate, energy, health, and more besides that. As Home Secretary, I particularly value the cooperation on security matters between our two countries. Now, I can't emphasize that enough. This is vital on a domestic level in India and in the UK, but also more broadly on an international scale, especially in the Indo-Pacific. That's why our governments cooperate so closely in terms of defence and security on land, at sea, in the air, in space, and in cyber. It's also why I will frequently speak to my counterparts and colleagues from India on a wide range of issues. Nor must we ignore how closely we are bound together by culture. We consume food, music, movies, and art from each other's countries voraciously. The story of India and the story of the UK are so intimately linked that they are, to a great extent, the same story. The contribution of the Indian diaspora to British life is enormous. Our villages, towns, and cities have been profoundly enriched by immigration from India. There are many, many people of Indian heritage in prominent positions in politics, in business, in the arts, the police, the armed forces, civil service, sport, and other art and leisure activities. Neither appointed because of their race nor disadvantaged because of it. Further proof that this is a country at peace with itself and genuinely meritocratic and welcoming. Peace and harmony, so essential to Diwali, are something for which all Home Secretaries should strive. That's why I have such a laser-like focus on making sure that the police get the basics right, which means driving down crime for every community, making our homes, our neighbourhoods, our streets and transport networks safer. It's also why entry to our country must be based on merit, not the ability to pay people smugglers whose wicked, lethal trade we have to smash. India, as I said, is part of my own heritage, and I'm Indian on both sides of my family. Both of my parents came here to the UK. My mother came here from Mauritius, and my father came here from Kenya. They felt a deep connection and love for Britain, even before they came here. It is a love that I share, and I've never seen any inconsistency in that, for no inconsistency exists. I want British people to be able to drink deeply of Indian culture, both through visiting, studying, and working in India, and by throwing themselves into it here. Diwali is a terrific place to start. It's celebrated by Hindus, Sikhs, Jains, and Buddhists, but offers something for everybody. The central message of Diwali, that light will triumph over dark and good will overcome evil, is at once comforting and inspirational. It's a magical time because it manages both to encourage quiet contemplation and to bring people together. But let's face it, it's also a chance to have a jolly good party. So it's always time for family, fireworks, and delicious food. That's why I'm delighted to be able to celebrate it with you this evening. Thank you.
Yeah.